Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're trying to figure out what really makes a brokerage firm tick, beyond the surface level stuff.
Right. What makes one genuinely reliable and effective in the trading world?
Exactly. We've been looking at some perspectives from M4 Markets, their brokerage firm, and they shared some thoughts on industry practices.
Okay.
So the idea here is to, well, cut through some of the noise and pinpoint what defines a broker you can actually trust. One that's innovative and, importantly, focused on you, the trader.
Makes sense. Because it's easy to get lost in marketing promises. So where do we start? What's foundational?
Well, M4 Markets talks a lot about transparency, clear terms, honest communication. Seems obvious, maybe?
It sounds obvious, but the details matter. Like, how does regulation fit into that transparency picture?
That's a big part of it for them. They stress effective regulation, not just ticking a box, but regulation that genuinely protects clients.
And they mention operating under multiple jurisdictions. Why is that significant? Is it just more paperwork or?
Well, I think the idea is that it shows a commitment to different, potentially higher standards, more oversight.
Right, some more accountability. It gives traders maybe more peace of mind,
Mm.
knowing there are multiple watchdogs.
Exactly. A greater sense of security. But, okay, beyond the legal framework, what about the day-to-day experience? Support and speed seem critical.
Oh, absolutely critical. Think about it. You're in a fast market, maybe something goes wrong, or your platform lags.
Nightmare scenario.
Total nightmare, and potentially expensive. M4 Markets flags things like proactive support, multiple languages too, and really optimizing their platforms for speed.
Why the big push on proactive support? Isn't just being available enough.
Well, proactive suggests they might anticipate issues or at least have systems ready to respond instantly. Reactive support can mean waiting, and waiting costs money or missed chances in trading.
Good point. Minimizing that friction, that delay, seems key.
It is. But there's another angle. M4 Markets brings up the broker's role in helping traders actually get better.
So moving beyond just being a platform provider, like education.
Exactly. Empowerment through education. They mention webinars, detailed FAQs, even analytics that are actually actionable.
Okay, so not just data, but insights you can use.
Right. The goal seems to be building smarter traders, people who understand why they're doing what they're doing, not just following signals blindly.
That feels like a different kind of relationship. More
You're-
long-term.
Precisely. Which leads to their concept of the broker as a strategic partner.
A partner. How does that work without crossing the line into giving direct trading advice, which brokers usually avoid?
It's about providing the environment and the tools, offering insights, maybe market analysis, educational resources, everything a trader needs to make their own informed decisions. They support the journey, they don't dictate the destination.
Okay, I see. It's more about enablement than instruction.
That seems to be the idea. Supporting your strategy, not handing you one.
So if we try and wrap this up, what are the core things, based on this perspective, that someone should really look for in a broker?
Well, first, that transparency, really anchored in solid, multi-jurisdictional regulation. You need that foundation of trust.
Okay, trust through regulation. What else?
Then, definitely that responsive, quick support system combined with fast, reliable trade execution. You can't afford glitches or delays.
Non-negotiable, really.
Pretty much. And finally, a real commitment to empowering you through education and useful resources. A broker who invests in your knowledge.
Right, seeing you as more than just a transaction, more like that strategic partner idea.
Exactly. Those three pillars seem key. Transparency and regulation, speed and support, and trader empowerment.
So for you listening, the takeaway might be to think about how those elements, the regulated transparency, the quality of support and execution speed, and the educational focus, how they fit with what you personally need and expect from a brokerage.
Yeah, it's about matching those qualities to your own goals as a trader. What does that ideal partnership look like for you?